Hey everyone, this is Dan from Handheld Support, and I'm going to show you how to connect to your printer using Bluetooth. Okay, as you can see, I have a handheld and a printer right here, and the first thing I'm going to do is press the red power button to turn on the screen, and right there I'm at the start screen, and this is exactly where you'll come to if you warm boot your handheld. When your handheld reboots, this is where you start. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is hit the Windows button in the bottom left corner. Alright, and you're going to look for this settings icon right here. Okay, so we're going to click settings, and then you want to look for the connections icon. It looks like a little folder right there. And then we're going to look for the wireless manager. Okay, so I'm going to click that icon. This will take you to the wireless manager menu. It's showing me that I am connected to Wi-Fi and the name of my wireless network. It's also showing me that Bluetooth is turned off. So I'm going to click Bluetooth. It goes through a quick loading, and it says that Bluetooth is on. Now, one important thing to remember is that every time your handheld reboots, or if you warm boot for any reason, Bluetooth will be turned off, and you're going to have to come back to this wireless manager to turn it back on. Okay, so real quick on how to get there again. From the start menu, you hit the Windows button, you hit Settings, you hit Connections, and then you hit the wireless manager. So this is the screen where we want to turn Bluetooth on. Okay, now I'm going to hit the X to close out, and I'm going to hit the X again to go to the start screen. So the next thing we're going to do is hit the Windows button again, and then we're going to take the stylus pen and scroll way down towards the bottom. Okay, and you want to look for this BT Explorer icon right here. It looks like the Bluetooth symbol in this little circle, and we're going to click that. Okay, I've already got an icon here, and I'm going to delete it and start over. Okay, so this is the screen you're probably seeing. It's the Bluetooth favorites list, and it's probably an empty white screen for you, just like this one. Okay, so what we're going to do is click Menu at the bottom right here. This menu is going to pop up, and then the first top option is New Connection. So we're going to click New Connection, and that takes us to the New Connection wizard. Now in the middle of the screen you're going to see a drop-down box, and we want to hit the drop-down box and look for Connect to Printer. Okay, so we want Connect to Printer selected right there, and now we're going to hit Next. Alright, once we get to this screen right here, we're going to take a look at our printer. We want to flip it over and look for the sticker on the back. Okay, I'm trying to get it in focus. And we want to look for the serial number on the sticker on the back. Okay, my serial number is right here, and that number usually starts with an MP. Okay, so find your serial number on the sticker on the back and take note of it. Then we want to open up the printer, and we want to look at the Bluetooth buttons. Okay, so this is the Bluetooth button right there, and you'll see the Bluetooth light right over here. So as you can see, my Bluetooth is on, and I know that because these two lights are flashing about every 5 seconds. If your Bluetooth is not turned on, all you have to do is press this Bluetooth button right there, and you should start to see your lights flash about every 5 seconds. Okay, so we're going to go back to the handheld, and I'm going to hit the red power button to turn the screen on. Okay, it takes us back to this screen. And if you just had to turn on your Bluetooth on your printer, the next thing you want to do is just press and hold on this empty white space over here. This menu will come up, and we just want to hit refresh. Okay, so right now the handheld is scanning for Bluetooth devices that are in range. And when it's done scanning, I'm going to scroll down and I'm looking for the serial number that matches the number on my printer. I can see it right there. So you just want to click it once to highlight it. Make sure that number matches the serial number on your printer. And then we're going to hit next. Okay, and you can hear a little chirp from the printer, meaning that the handheld and the printer are communicating. And on this screen right here, we want to make sure Save as Favorite is checked. And as long as it is, we're just going to hit Next. Okay, and on this screen right here, all we're going to do is just hit Connect. Okay, and that takes us to the last screen. And the only thing we want to do here is make sure that COM5 is selected in the COM port field. Okay, so that says COM5 right there. And I'm just going to hit OK. Alright, that takes us back to the Bluetooth favorites menu, and you can see that I've created a favorite for my printer right there, and that serial number matches the serial number on my printer. It's just telling me that the handheld and the printer are connected, and I'm going to hit the X to close out, and that takes me back to the start screen. Okay, so now we're going to hit the Windows button again, and everybody should see the shortcut to race icon right there in the middle. Okay, so we're going to click that, and it's going to go through its loading process, and it's bringing up the high jump program. Okay, so when it comes up, it should take us to the Begin Day menu. Alright, and so the last step in setting up our printer is we're gonna click on System Settings right here, and then you're gonna find Printer Settings in the top right corner. So click on Printer Settings, and we want to look at printer mode on the screen. So if you were connected to your printer before using the printer cable, this is what you're going to see. It says cable COM1 9600. So we want to change over to Bluetooth. We're going to hit this drop down box right here. We're going to select Bluetooth, and then we're going to click the other drop down box and select COM5. Okay, so under printer mode, we want it to say Bluetooth and COM5. As long as those two are selected, we're going to hit OK. And it's going to ask me for a password to make that change. So I'm going to enter in today's password. And then I'm going to hit OK. Alright, so my handheld is now connected to my printer. The last thing you're going to want to do is once you begin a day, you're going to go through the begin day process, and it'll take you to the service stop menu. Once you get to that menu, you'll see a button at the bottom that says print. So you want to hit print and then choose to print like an invoice or a customer list or something like that, just to test out your printer. Okay, so that is how you connect the handheld to the printer using Bluetooth, and thanks for joining us.